Am I the only one that hasn't completed anything they said that they wanted to this year? And we're 6 months in. Hello my lovelies, my name is Bree and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about keeping ourselves accountable for our yearly goals. Now we're 6 months into the year now, which sounds absolutely fucking insane to say. And I personally have only completed I think 3 goals of mine. I have some goals on my notes app, but I also created a 2026 bingo card. The goals I have completed were move house, which I did, even though we are looking at moving again. I did move this year still. I also had a healthy baby this year. She is now 3 months old. She is thriving, besides the fact that she's really grumpy downstairs with her dad. I have lost 10 kilos. I've technically lost 15 between all of my medical issues I've had this year and giving birth. I lost about 15 kilos. So I did lose the 10 kilos I wanted to. I would still like to lose more, obviously. I am a bit of a plus size girly, and I feel like just delivering a baby and having so much throwing up from gallstones doesn't count. I feel like it's cheating almost. So I need to get better at doing that. And I did start a new show. I did watch Off Campus, which was new. That's honestly the only new show I've watched this year because everything else is a rewatch. I'm constantly rewatching Grey's Anatomy, Criminal Minds, and Modern Family. It's those 3 on repeat. This is just a video to keep me accountable for the rest of it. Like, if I don't put it on the internet, am I ever going to do it? So this is a video not just for me, but for everyone else that wants to hold themselves accountable. So if you want to, in the comment section down below, maybe let me know what your goals are for the year, and hopefully we can all achieve them together. So the goals that I have not completed this year, I wanted to get all of our health checks. That's me, my daughters, and my cats, and my partner. So I wanted all of us to get our blood work done. I wanted the cats to get vaccinated because they have unfortunately been on the back burner since we've started having kids 2 years ago. They haven't had their vaccinations updated. That is due to us moving, then having kids, and then another kid back to back, and moving again, and then moving again. So it has just been a lot. So I would like to get them vaccinated. Dan did get his blood work done earlier in the year, so he's okay. My blood work has been done recently. I have an appointment with my GP next week to see if I do need an iron infusion because I am a girly with incredibly low iron. So we are going to see if I need to get that. But like, I want to get my skin checked. I want to go to the dentist. We do have an appointment with a GP next week to get my daughters checked up as well. So they're about to be cleared. And then I just need to save up money to get the cats vaccinated. And then I would really like to get this mole removed. It is something I'm quite insecure about. So I would like to get that removed and just get this one removed, and then have a look at just some other marks that I've got. I've got quite a lot of moles and freckles on my body, so I want to get that checked. And I do have a plaque build up behind my teeth from all the energy drinks that I've had, so I would like to get a professional teeth clean and just get my teeth looked at, because I'm pretty sure I've got a cavity back here, because I can run my tongue over it and I can feel a little bit of a dip. So, and Dan also doesn't have the best teeth either, so like we both need to just get our teeth worked on. I also want to spend less time on my phone in general, and as a family. So I want us all to, we are very, very big on TV time, especially with having a new baby and then all the medical issues I've had lately. It's just been a lot easier to turn the TV on to keep her distracted. She does still play with her toys. She's not just fully standing there like a zombie watching TV all day. She does do other things as well, but it is just a lot easier while I'm trying to get the baby to sleep, or while I'm there trying not to throw up, to just have her watching TV. And honestly, when you're at home by yourself with the kids, utilize what you fucking can. I'm very big on, you got to do what you got to do to survive, but it is on my goal, so I do need to work on it. I would like to focus on less screen time as a family and as myself, but it's also hard when you're trying to make social media a career, because you have to stay current with trends and filming and everything else under the sun. I also want to focus on long form content, which I have done today. Today I have filmed a bunch of long form content, but I don't want to tick it off and say I've done that, because I've only done it for one day. I want it to be a consistent thing, but it is something that I am working on. Also would love to have 10k followers on both of my TikToks. Right now one only has 1,000 and the other one has about 600. So obviously have a lot of work to do, not for lack of trying. I do post quite regularly on this one. I can be better on this one, but I do daily vlogs and stuff like that, so we'll see how that goes. I also want to get 5k followers on both of my YouTubes, which I am nowhere near either of those. So we will see. If I focus on long form content, maybe it'll come a little bit easier, but it's not about the followers, it's about the community. And especially on my TikTok, I have built a great community. I have the same people commenting on my videos and I really enjoy them. So that is like, for me, it's just about building a community and having a safe space. I want to be a safe comfort creator for people, but I selfishly would like to be able to contribute financially to my family, which is another goal that I have. I want to focus on long form content and just creating content, so hopefully one day I can just contribute even $100 a month to my family, because it sucks being a stay-at-home mom when you're not able to actually financially contribute. I am also someone that does not drive. I have been working on it. I've been doing my IELTS test online. I've done it a few times this month, but I would really like to get it soon, because before we move, my friend has said he will teach me how to drive in his itty-bitty little car compared to my partner's gigantic car. So I want to get my license so I can learn how to drive in that itty-bitty little car. Otherwise I'm going to be stuck with the beast. So that is something I need to do very soon. I would like to get onto that. I also made a video talking about like how my life is going to change in a year, and one of those things is I want to write a book. I have had wanting to write a book on my goals since 2019 and I have yet to finish, so I would like to prove myself wrong and actually do it this year. I would like to write a fucking book. I also want to go on a family holiday. Where? I don't know. I do have on my bingo list I want to go to the Gold Coast and I want to go to New South Wales as a family, but with everything else we have going on, I don't know if we're going to be able to afford a holiday this year. We wanted to go to the Gold Coast and to family, but with the money that we owe Dan's dad and then with the money that we need to save to move, I just don't think that that's going to be possible, but we will see. We will hope. As I've said before, my love language is gift giving, and I did 2 years ago, I did a Share the Dignity donation. If you're not aware of what Share the Dignity is, it's an Australian organisation where you create bags for women and young children or teenagers escaping domestic violence situations. It typically comes beginning in the year, I don't know when, and also in November. So I would like to put 10 bags together for the November drop off, because you drop off the bags at any local Bunnings. And if you would like to donate or make a bag, it is on their website, and it tells you exactly what to put in the bags. They do a mum and bub bag, an adult bag, and then a teen bag. So I would like to do, I think it's 3 teens, 3 adults, and 4 mum and bubs, because obviously I am a mother myself, so that is near and dear to me. So in total that'll be 10 bags. I am also someone that clearly has a lot of tattoos, but I have not had a tattoo since my eldest was born, and she is now 2. I would love to get some more tattoos. I did see an artist on Instagram that does 4th wing tattoos, so I am actually debating going and getting a 4th wing tattoo from her, but we will see, because obviously again money is a bit tight right now, and obviously there are more important things to put our money towards. I would also like to do more social activities with the kids. I want to join a mum group, but I don't know if it's worth it if I'm only going to be here for a few more months. But we want to take them to swimming lessons. I wanted to do gymnastics and stuff like that, because our eldest really likes to climb. We are going to book them in for swimming lessons again soon, but I do want to do more social outings with the kids, at least just with other kids. I don't maybe have to join a mum group, but like I don't have any friends that have kids, so I would like to just do more kid friendly activities and things like that. I want to get better at cooking and cooking new foods. Now, I made this goal before my gallbladder was taken out, so obviously I do need a lot to learn with not having a gallbladder and how my body reacts to that. So I have learned, I think, 2 new meals so far already, because I think I wanted to learn 5 new dinner meals. I have learned 2. So we're already halfway there, kind of. I want to build a savings, which again, not sure how much of a priority it is to build my own personal savings when we have to save to move and to repay Dan's dad for his car. But I wanted to save about 5,000, because realistically we don't have much of a savings to fall back on. Dan has a little bit of a savings, but because I don't work and I rely on his income and Centrelink, I put all of my money towards the kids, and then whatever else towards bills and everything else under the sun. So I don't personally have a very big savings of my own, and I would like to work on it, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't know how important it is for me to feel secure if we're not secure as a family. Now, Dan and I have been together for 6 years, coming up next month, and we're not engaged. I would like to get engaged, but again, I don't know if it's a priority to put money away for a ring when we have other things to focus on and we have kids that the money needs to go to first. Would I love to get engaged this year? I absolutely fucking would, but is it a priority? Absolutely not, because I am secure and stable in my relationship. I don't think that we're going to break up if we don't get engaged, but I've also had it on my list for 2 years. I would like to get engaged. I'd like to be a wifey. I do wifely activities. Now, I had this goal before our car shit itself. I wanted to be completely debt free. Yeah, that's not going to happen this year. We owe Dan's dad 27k. We are not going to be debt free this year. Absolutely not. Not unless I blow up overnight and then get like thousands of dollars worth of brand deals every month. Not going to happen. Absolutely not. So unfortunately, that one is going to have to just be written off, because we need to reevaluate and discover what of our goals are still achievable and what goals aren't. I also wanted to do more dates with Dan, so I have decided that every month for the rest of the year we're going to do a date, but they're most likely just going to be home dates once the kids have gone to sleep. Dan is a very big Lego builder, so I'm going to try to do like movie nights and build Lego when the kids are asleep. And I don't know, the new Spider-Man movie comes out next month. I'm going to see if my parents will come down so they can watch the girls while we go out to the movies, because we haven't been to the movies since Christmas time, and that was because Dan's mum was watching Delilah and I was heavily pregnant. So I would like to go do more date activities with Dan, because as much as we are parents, we are also a couple that are in love first. I would like to spend more time outdoors, but that is very difficult when we live in a townhouse complex and have no backyard. So that means we have to go out and spend time outside. So it's a bit cold at the moment, so I'm thinking for the next few months we'll probably not do that, but once the next few months have come and gone and we can go outside, I think that'll be a lot better. I would also like to listen to more music, because every time the TV is on, it has to be on what Delilah wants to watch, and I can't put Spotify on or anything, and I don't like listening to music or having headphones on when they're asleep, because it just doesn't feel right to me. Or if I have it on, I have like one ear on, one ear off. And typically when I'm on my computer, I'm like playing a game or I'm editing, so I don't really just go on there to listen to music. But if I'm writing, I like to listen to music when I write. So fingers crossed that I can start listening to music. I really want to listen to Olivia Rodrigo's new album and Noah Kahan's. I have listened to his new album, but I'd like to listen to it more so I can actually know the words to the songs. But those are from my notes app. Now onto my bingo card. I want to make homemade bread. I don't know why, I just really want to make homemade bread. I know my friend has made homemade bread, so I might actually reach out to him and see if he wants to make a loaf of bread with me, see how it goes. He did a sourdough starter. I don't know if I'm fussed on sourdough, because I think I'm not going to remember to feed it every day. There's a lot of math involved and like how much flour you put in it. I think if I just make dough, I can just make a loaf of bread, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I also want to join, again, a lot of these are repeats of the same one, but I would like to join a mum group. But I'm thinking of changing the mum group to being just doing more activities for the kids, because that is, to me, it's just, I think that was what it really was. It was just making friends, which she is now in daycare, so it was making friends and it was just socializing with other kids, which we can do if we go out to places like bounce or swimming lessons or to the gymnastics, stuff like that. I would love to do a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. digital detox, but obviously I can do it, that's fine, but I think I would need my partner to still have his phone, so like if it is an emergency, someone is reachable. But I have an issue with being on my phone, clearly, so I would like to do a 7 to 7 digital detox. I also would love to do a Pilates class, which I have spoken to a very good friend of mine, Mel. I am going to go to her house for my birthday. We are going to do a 24-hour readathon and just have like a full bookish weekend. But I also have spoken to her, and I think we're going to do a Pilates class as well, if she remembers. She may have forgotten, but hopefully she doesn't forget. I also would love to go to a carnival. I know that there are like carnivals this time of year, so I would like to research and see when the next one is, so I can take the girls to a carnival. I know that there's like the Echo, but I'm pretty sure that's like all the way in April. Again, learn 5 new dinners. I've learnt 2. Again, tattoo and engaged. Diva, clearly I fucking want to. I want to get my license again, go on a holiday again. Want to dye my hair. I don't think I want to dye it, but like maybe like put some brown highlights in it or something. Like I just want to do something different to my hair. I typically don't like my hair. I think it's because I straightened it today. I'm a little bit happier with it, but normally I struggle a lot with my hair. So I thought maybe if I like dyed it brown or like did some highlights or did like one of those like underneath colors, like I thought that might be a little bit nice. I want to visit family in New South Wales again. I'd like to go to a romance only bookstore, which I'm hoping to do for my birthday with Mel. I also want to spend a full day at the beach. I also want to go to a concert or a festival, which I do know that there is one called Good Things in November or December. Maybe I could go, but I haven't really been listening to a lot of alternative music lately. I listened to it a lot in high school, but not so much lately. I would like to read 75 books. I'm not far off. I'm up to 48 books. Again, save 5k. Yeah, don't know if that's going to happen to Diva, but you can try. I would also love to spend a weekend away in the Gold Coast with the family, take the girls to SeaWorld, maybe take Delilah to Movie World if she's old enough, or Dreamworld. Maybe Dreamworld might be more appropriate. I want to watch a new show. I have watched a new show, but I think I would like to watch another one. I've been really wanting to watch, I randomly got in the mood, I kind of want to watch, what is it? Gilmore Girls? I've never actually watched Gilmore Girls, but I love the old style 2000s TV shows. They bring me so much comfort, so I thought about maybe watching that in October. So it's like fall in America, but not really fall, but like I'm getting that fall cozy vibes. I want to do a date night out, so not just date nights at home. I want to go out into the world and have a date night. I would love to host a board game night, which I think I'm going to do for my birthday. And I also want to complete 75 soft. I've been wanting to do 75 soft for a few years, and I'll start it and then not finish it, so I would like to complete it this year. Let me know if you have any of the same goals as me, and let me know if you can think of ways that might make my goals a little bit easier to achieve. But if you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I know this video isn't very long, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it all the same. It is definitely going to help me become motivated, because even just reading it out loud, I definitely would like to stick to it and do all of these goals. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.